The current situation in the United States has not escaped our notice. The death of George Floyd has brought to the forefront the issue of racism and discrimination, which is very troubling to me as a black person, and I'm sure to all well-thinking individuals and institutions that subscribe to the view that all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. Personally, I am horrified and saddened by what I saw captured on video, and while I join other world leaders in condemning this and other human rights injustices, I'm also very sensitive and extremely concerned by similar injustices here in Jamaica. Our Constitution and our Charter of Rights guarantees the right to life, liberty, and security of the person and the right not to be deprived thereof except in the execution of a sentence of a court. The Charter makes it clear that the state has an obligation to promote universal respect for and observance of human rights and freedoms. Within the general scheme of our Constitution, therefore, government is not merely a passive observer of fundamental rights and freedoms. Government, its organs and agents, have a duty not to take life or deprive anyone of their rights and freedoms. Our country has gone through decades of struggle to develop transparent and effective systems to address the treatment of citizens by the state, including incidents where life is taken. While we can never declare victory or assume that every agent, functionary, or employee of the government understands and faithfully uses their authority in accordance with the Charter, my government is committed to ensuring that where breaches occur, we will follow due process and thoroughly investigate so that justice is served. We are making progress. For example, in 2019, Indicom reported the lowest police killings in more than 20 years. And you will see that graph on your screen, 86 compared to 137 in the previous year. Several questionable cases of death alleging state involvement have been brought to public prominence, including the case of Jody and Ferron, which we are investigating, and then the case of Susan Bogle, a very sad case, which I had occasion to visit and speak to her son, the conversation that I had with him was one that was very touching. He wanted to ensure that his mother's death was not ignored or neglected by the state, that due process and justice would be done. I had discussions with the Commissioner of Police and with the Chief of Defense Staff to ensure that there is full cooperation, full compliance, that there is no cover-up or any intention like that. And I wish to say that in my interactions with both the Commissioner of Police and the Chief of Defense Staff, they are the chief agents of fulfilling not just the letter, but the spirit of the Charter of Rights in protecting the rights, freedoms, and lives of every single Jamaican.